Hello, my name is Osi the Born Child, and I'm reaching to you from the beautiful Kigali, Rwanda. I have been here 6 times, different years. And the first time I was here, I used the plane, willingly, quote me right. For the rest of the times, I have been using a bus because, to my consideration, I thought all the money that I used to pay just to travel from Uganda to Kigali was not worthy if I use a plane, and I could get much value with the bus since I got to see all the sceneries, all the beauty on the road. But this time round, it has been different. I have used a plane like you saw in my previous videos, but this was not what I wanted, because first, my plan was a road trip across East Africa, so it can't be a load if there is planes. Things changed. Things have changed for the past years that I think you out there, my people who are traveling or thinking or looking forward to travel to Kigali, Rwanda, have a lot that you have to first know before you travel to Kigali, Rwanda during these pandemic days. And this is why I am making this video specifically for you. Let me start from the genesis. Now, gone are the days when you wanted to visit Rwanda and all you needed was your passport. For me, who comes within East Africa, all I needed was also even as simple as a national ID. Nowadays, if you think to travel to Rwanda, first you have to consider a visa for those of you that are coming from far away. For me, I don't need a visa. I can come to Kigali and out anytime. Gone are the days. Nowadays, on top of my passport, because national ID cannot work anymore since we are just flying, borders are closed, you cannot come by bus. National ID is limited to land borders. So I need a passport. So this is requirement number 1. If you have been using national ID before, then now you need a passport. For travelers from Uganda like myself, it is a requirement to have a yellow fever vaccination card. That was all in the good old days. Nowadays, in the pandemic era, on top of the passport and yellow fever vaccination, you need COVID-19 results that have tested negative. I don't know if they can contain positive results and like you can still proceed with the travel, but I know the moment you test positive from wherever you have tested positive, you need to be isolated and taken care of. Well, you need COVID tests, and now this is the twist. This is where it all gets tough and travel gets boring. So for you who are thinking or looking forward to travel to Kigali, Rwanda, or anywhere, must consider. From my country, you have to pay between $50 to $100 depending on where you have done the COVID test from. For myself, I was lucky. I got a good deal from somewhere I could do it at $50. So on top of your passport, your yellow fever vaccination, now you have added COVID results, and you have added $50 or $100 depending on where you have gone to do that check up. Now you have got your COVID results from your departure destination. You have your passport and your travel ticket at a cheaper price. I mean at an expensive price, of course. For us who have been coming here by bus, it is times 10. It is times 10, something like that. Now, you have gone, before you reach to Rwanda, at your departure destination, there is something new called the passenger locator form. In the passenger locator form, it is a must for all travelers going to Rwanda to fill it. And I recommend you fill it from your departure destination, from your departure airport. Once you do that, they will fill in all the details about your COVID results, such that you reach Rwanda, when they have those in the system, and it is easy for them to proceed with your file, I should say like that. Now you have a passenger locator form added on all the list that I've given you, and you have arrived in Kigali. Why have I chosen Kigali this time, to be specific? Unlike other countries where you just come in, for as long as you have COVID results tested negative in the last 72 hours, or depending on what that specific country specified. Some countries specifies more than 72, some less than that, but for as long as you have come within the designated time. In Kigali, regardless of if you tested negative or whatsoever it is, you are tested again. Please note that when coming to Kigali or in Rwanda during these pandemic days, you are tested again. Hey, somebody could say, okay, just being tested, but the testing is not free. You are required to pay extra or more $60 for another COVID test, and this is paid at the airport either by cash or you can pay by Visa card. Now, okay, you are thinking, I have finished a COVID test, well, now I'm off to go and I'll be on my own. My brother, my sister, that is not how it's gonna work, and that is not how it works. After you have paid for a COVID test, of course, the next section is where you're going to be retested. And now, here's the twist. For all travelers, regardless of if you were Rwandese, and this is what I liked the most, it is not like they are trying to make it hard for non-Rwandese. If you are Rwandese or whatsoever, I was in a plane and I saw people towards us reaching the airport starting to collect or look in their purses for dollars, like looking around to gather these dollars, like people already know it. And before we even proceed, I would like to give a big shout out to all Rwandese people. I really admire how you take the rules and how you respect everything, like how you take this pandemic so serious. I'll be doing another video and show you how Rwanda has reacted or responded to the fight against this enemy. You have done tremendously, because I've been to some different countries and I can tell it is different here in Kigali, Rwanda. Well, you have tested, you have paid your extra $60 to be retested in Kigali, Rwanda. Now, for all passengers arriving in Kigali, Rwanda, you are required to have a hotel reservation in those specified hotels that are approved by the government. You are required to pay for at least 24 hours. So you are supposed to be quarantined to wait in the hotel until your results for the COVID that was tested at the airport are back. I don't know if all is clear because it's like I'm rushing, but either way, you can play back the video and get into details. After you have paid for COVID $60, you pay other $30, or depending, like the minimum, according to the list I saw of the hotels, the cheapest is $30, and above you can even go for as much as 200 or 300. But you must have a hotel reservation somewhere you are going to spend the next 24 hours while waiting for the COVID results to be back. So for me, I stayed at Corina K Guest House. I don't mind giving them a shout out because it was so good over there. They gave me the best hospitality. So big shout out to everyone that is at Corina K Guest House. You are the real MVPs. So you pay for a hotel reservation for all passengers. This is what I liked the most. All passengers, Rwandan or non-Rwandan, until your results are back. Now when your results are back, when you are waiting for the results, you can check online or you can get your results through your host. For me, since I went to a place that had good internet, I was able to log into, and fortunately it did not even reach 24 hours before the results came back. It was around 4 in the morning, and I had a text message on my phone telling me, congratulations Osman, your results, like, you have tested negative for COVID-19. And then until you get that message, it means you are then good to go. And with the passenger locator form and its serial code, there is a secret number that in case you are caught within Kigali and asked for results of your COVID test, you just show them that serial number, they put in the system, and will show that indeed you passed through the right protocols. You can also print out a PDF of that and have it in physical copy for you to present to whoever gives you any question. I'm actually right next to the airport, and planes keep passing by. I have seen like planes flying just next to my house, and I've been shocked. So well, that is it. And now coming inside Kigali, Rwanda, I just give you details in the next video. But as for now, please just make it a point to subscribe, turn on the bell button, like, share and comment. I hope this video reaches the right person who is thinking of what is needed or what to know before traveling to Kigali, Rwanda during these pandemic days. Until next time, love you and bye bye.